What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Bars, back with another video. Yo, did y'all hear about the alleged book that Leslie wrote? The tell-all book about her, Queen, and Clarence? Oh my God. Comment below if you heard about this book. Allegedly, she wrote it though, guys. Allegedly. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, so we're all going to just, keep it in mind. So what I want to do for y'all is something a little different tonight. I actually want to read that book to y'all. It's about 15 pages. Hit that like button if you want me to read it. Also, send me $1 donation. I got the Cash App right below and also in the description box. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, guys. So it says, where do I begin? Do I tell the audience how the love of my life left me for another woman because he wanted to be rich? Do I tell the audience how the love of my life convinced me to have an abortion only to get someone else pregnant a few months later? Do I tell the audience how the love of my life told me that he was only using this girl for money only to find out it was much more? Here's my story. I grew up in the Bronx. I never really had much. I suffered from depression and I constantly had to go to therapy. My life wasn't the best. But when I met him, I felt like I could live again. He made me so happy. I'm sure you all want to know, where did we meet? Okay, I will tell you, but don't judge me. I don't want you guys to know his real name, so I'm going to call him Clay. Clay was so handsome and all of the women wanted him, especially older women. Clay would get money and gifts from older women. He would even have sex with them for money. How do I know? Because I was one of the girls running the operation. They paid me to find desperate old women with money that was willing to pay. Whew! Clay and his best friend had a smooth operation going. His best friend wasn't making as much money, so I believe he grew jealous. And that's when the operation came to an end. He threatened to expose all of us after a big argument about money. He decided to stop the operation. Excuse me. Clay and I would always go to the gym together. And in the midst of us working out, how the conversation, some conversations got deeper and the love got stronger. I couldn't believe I allowed myself to fall for a dude that sold himself for money to old, desperate women. However, he made me so damn happy. He helped me get through tough times, and I got along with his family so well. I remember the first time we made love in the basement. It was amazing. One thing about Clay is that he was a beast at making love. We often had threesomes as well. Clay loved inviting other people into our bedroom. He was amazing. Maybe it's because making love was his source of income for so long. He knows how to make a girl feel like she's on top of the world. And in the bedroom, Daddy was unmatched. Everything was going great. But then the money started drying up. Clay began to panic. He had a horrible shopping habit and no way he was repeating the same outfit or wearing the same shoes for long. Appearance was everything to him. I started to see how depressed the money situation was making him. I told him that he can still make money off of his looks, just the legal way. We made a sexy social account, slid in a few inboxes, and within weeks, he had over 25,000 fans and counting. I knew that he would be a good hit on that account. Dudes all over the world were selling pictures and getting bookings from the website. The money started flowing in again. He was getting quite a few buyers and bookers. One woman paid $500 for a few pics. He was happy again. But I should have known dudes like him would never be satisfied. He was willing to do anything and step on anyone to keep his cash coming in. We were doing great 2 years in, and he still gave me butterflies. One day while he was in the shower, I grabbed his phone and began to read his messages out of boredom. I came across a message from some girl that read, "Oh my God, you are so damn fine." If I wasn't married, Okay, so let me start that over right there. I came across a message from some girl that read, "Oh my God, you are so damn fine. If I wasn't married, I would marry you." And he replied, "Damn, I'm honored you hit me up. I know you all famous and shit." I clicked on her account and the bitch had to be famous because she had over 3 million fans. I exited the messages and didn't think much of it. We were planning on starting a business and I didn't want to break up what we had, relationship-wise and business-wise, over a few messages. As time went by, I started seeing more and more messages from this girl. It was more like sob stories. My man was like her therapist. She was crying to him about how her husband found her unattractive and how she wanted to leave him and be with him. She was practically begging my man to spend time with her. He was sweet talking her and even asked her to come to New York. After reading that, I flipped out. I told him he was being disrespectful. It's not like he asked her for money. He was building an emotional connection with this girl by listening to her problems. I knew he was after her money. However, he was allowing her to take shit a little too deep. I later found out she was really famous. He said, "Bae, don't trip. I'm trying to get my followers up. She can give me followers. This girl is loaded with money and clout." He asked me to please let her come to New York so that he can begin to gain her trust because he needed her to put him on. I gave in like a dummy and agreed. The bitch came out to New York with her friends, took pictures all in my man's house, and paid for my man and his friends' dinner and took them out. He texted me and said she told him her husband took all of her money, so she was on a budget. He said, "Damn, bae, this girl might not be loaded with cash, but she has a huge following. My sister said we could use her to come up." His sister wanted to use the girl to come up as well. I decided to fall back and let them do what they felt they needed to do. Turns out this girl made big cash posting videos on a popular website. My man did a few videos with her and made over $10,000 off one of the videos. One video alone. He was hooked. When I saw him the night after he got that big check, he gave me a kiss and $3,000 and said he loved me. I didn't hear from him for weeks after that. I was throwing up every morning. I just knew I was pregnant. I tried calling him, going by his house, reaching out to his mom with no luck. I took the test and it was positive. I texted him to let him know I was pregnant. He finally replied and said, "You can't keep it, Ma. Please, I'm trying to get rich. I can't be a dad right now. I swear, if you have that baby, you will ruin my life right now. Please, I love you." I began to cry and scream. He said he was on his way over and hung up. He came over and sweet-talked me. We made love. He got all into my head. I had an abortion the next day. I felt so low and weak after he found out I got an abortion. He texted me and said, "Thank you. I will always love you, but I can't deal with you no more. You almost ruined my life. You know it's all about money right now." All I could do was cry. I didn't even have the energy to reply. To make matters worse, I started seeing him and her on major blog sites and in the media. It was official. He became blinded by her star power. Him and his family plotted and hooked her in. She was a victim and didn't even know it. His family had set up accounts in her name, signed major deals in her name. When I first found out what they were doing, Clay told me she was already aware and wanted his family to help her make more money. Little did she know, these vampires had been plotting on her since day one, since she messaged him. Maybe I was a vampire too, because I saw dollar signs and saw her as an easy opportunity for him to make money. After going public with her, I found out one of the most heartbreaking things. She was expecting a baby. He portrayed himself to be this emotional new father, so happy about his bundle of joy. I was in shock. This was the same man that told me our baby would ruin his life and convinced me to get an abortion. I guess our kid wasn't a big enough cash cow for him. I hated his guts. I immediately called him and his family and cursed them out. I threatened to expose it all. Clay showed up to my house within hours. I opened the door and started punching him. We began to fight. He started to choke me, and then he grabbed me tight and told me to calm down. After I calmed down, I let him know he was full of shit and how much he hurt me. He said he was sorry. Everything was happening so fast. He said he regret making me get an abortion because he feels like the new baby was his karma. He said as a man he will step up, but told me he felt smothered. He said the new chick is obsessed with him and now he is stuck with her because if he leaves he will lose everything. He also said he didn't want his child to grow up without a father. He didn't want his child to grow up without him. So that made it hard for him to leave her as well. He asked me to hold him. He said he just wanted to be held. I was confused. All of a sudden he wanted to be a present father. I was mad as hell, but something in me began to feel sorry for him. This bitch beat him at his own game. He was trapped. Even if he was a cash cow, even if she was a cash cow, his family and himself had to do things her way all of the time. All money ain't good money though. He asked, can we make love? He said they were moving out of the state and he wanted to make love to me one last time. He also gave me $15,000 and said he will always have my back. I gave in and we had sex once again one last time. It wasn't even enjoyable to me. I had mentally left him. After it was over, he gave me a kiss and said he would call me later. He left and I didn't hear from him for a while. Almost 6 months passed and it was 2 days before my 25th birthday. I felt so happy. I was planning my party when suddenly I got a text from an unknown number. It said, happy early birthday, baby girl. What's your cash app? This is Clay. I love you for life. I was in shock. After all this time, I thought he thinks he could just throw money my way and everything could be fine. I ignored him. About an hour later, I got a knock at my door. It was Clay's sister. She had a gift basket and a card in her hand. She said, hey, I know I haven't seen you in a while, but Clay wanted me to give this to you. I said thank you and I took the gifts. I should have thrown them at her face, but I just wanted her off my porch. I set the gift basket down and opened the card. It was a check written out for me for $7,000. What the fuck, I said? He gave me $7,000 for my birthday? Oh shit. I noticed one fine detail. The check wasn't his check. He wrote me a damn birthday check from his girlfriend's account. He couldn't be serious. I texted him and said, thanks for the money, but why is your girlfriend's name printed on the check? He said his sister is over her accounts and it was the joint account. I didn't think too much about it and ended the conversation. The next day, I woke up feeling a little sad and empty. Every time he reaches out to me, I feel sad. I decided to write him a letter and let him know that I was blocking him from all social media and changing my number. I told him I appreciate the money and I wish him the best, but he hurt me to the core. And I'm tired of allowing him to pop in and out of my life. He said he understood, but told me that he felt in debt to me. And he will send me money every month if I need it. Damn, I guess the guilt was eating him alive, and he felt as if money would make up for him leaving me and persuading me to abort our child. I still see him and her in the media. They are both well known now. I am proud of him in a way. I see him being a loving father and trying to be the best to I see him being a loving father and trying his best to love a woman he feels trapped by. I am writing this little book to get my feelings out and explain to the people how things came about. I'm not some random side chick. I was with this man for years. He helped me with my depression. And although we got money by preying on vulnerable women, we both helped one another get through the day. Maybe him meeting her and leaving me is my karma. Signed, a heartbroken girl learning to forgive. Whew, okay guys, so let's just pretend the book is real, right? So let's just say the book is real, right? How would you guys feel about this if it was all the truth? Let's go back up to page 1 where she talks about, Clarence, using older, vulnerable women for money. I remember somebody came to me and said that shit, and I was like, I brought it to y'all. And I swear I still remember people saying how it was not far-fetched. They were saying like it seemed like something he would do. But again, it's allegedly. Okay, page 2 where she was talking about, oh yeah, and as far as Patty, getting down with that business, but he really wasn't making that much, so he stopped. That makes sense too, because it's the same thing going on with YouTube. Clarence makes way more than Patty, and I'm sorry, Mod the God, and sometimes Mod just, he doesn't record, he does not upload. I see now he's being consistent. He really put the pressure on himself by getting his own place, so he needs to work so he can pay his bills and stay out there where he lives at, right? But I can imagine the sex industry and how that was for him. Oh my God. So also on page 2, she talked about how they made love in the basement and he was a beast at making. Okay, she could have kept that part out. But anyway, she also talked about them having threesomes and how Clay loved it. Clay, a.k.a. whoop. Is it a.k.a. Claire Bear? I don't know. Y'all tell me. But anyway, that's crazy because y'all remember when Clarence was trying to talk Queen into a threesome? Y'all know I did videos on that shit. And he wanted to have a threesome with Kennedy. Allegedly. That's how everything was looking. Y'all remember that shit? But yeah, so that makes it seem more realistic as well. And then, let's see. I think I skipped a page because right here is page 4. She talked about how he loved inviting people into the bedroom. She also talked about how the money started drying up with the sex industry and how he was getting upset, so she found another way for him to make money by selling photos. And you remember what he said about his picture, y'all. He said, who knew that taking this picture would have took somebody's wife? Child, who the hell paid $500 for 3 pictures of him? That's far-fetched, okay? But anyway, what else was she talking about in this page 4? He made 25,000. Let's see. Oh, talking about 25,000 fans. Okay. She knew he would be a hit. I'm surprised nobody pulled that social media account up that she was talking about where she was selling his photos and stuff and getting women through there. But anyway, let's see what else. Page 5, she was talking about, the woman who paid $500, right, for the photos. And so this is where she talks about when she went through his phone and she found that message from the girl that read, oh my God, you are so damn fine. Now that sounds realistic. That sounds like some shit that Queen would say. Okay, I'm just saying, it sounds like it. She said, matter of fact, hold on, that's not even the whole statement. It says, oh my God, you are so damn fine. If I wasn't married, I would marry you. That right there is crazy because you cannot want to marry somebody based off their looks. Hell no, you just can't do it. No. Hell to the no. Okay? Hell no. But the craziest part was her talking about how allegedly, matter of fact, I'm going to just say this singer was using her man as a therapist. And y'all know once a woman builds an emotional bond with you, she's going to go above and beyond. And you might just suck that man in and be able to win him over because he feels like he's really like helping you in your life. The same way he was helping Leslie with her depression. Allegedly. Oh, man. So anyway, let's go. Okay, I skipped down to page 7 where he was telling her, babe, don't trip. I'm trying to get my followers up. She can give me followers. This girl is loaded with money and clout. This is so crazy because that's when people start calling him Clout Bear. Everybody always thought this. So this book is confirming it for everyone if she wrote it, if it's true. If not, people are still going to feel the way that they feel. Okay? Okay, so this is when he asked her to let the girl, the singer, come to New York. And she was upset because, the girl was emotionally connected to him. And it's a big difference when you have an emotional bond versus just looking at somebody as being sexy. Like, you're really invested now. So he talked her into it, and she agreed to let her come visit, which is crazy. And then got upset because the girl was taking pictures in his house and everything. Let's see. He said, "Damn, babe, this girl might not be okay." So then the girl told him that her husband, come on, man, let's just say the name. Queen allegedly told Clarence that her husband took all the money, which is the same thing she told everybody else on the video, right? That he took all the money and she didn't really have much. But he was still thinking like, well, damn, those followers equal money. So if I stay with her, I could still get my followers up. And I guess that's what it was. Allegedly. Okay. So page 8. Oh my goodness. The sister said we could use her for a come up. Now, everybody always talked about the sister juror and the sister juror. Y'all remember that shit? And how she was, using Queen and asking why was she the one over her bank account and like everything just crazy, right? What else is crazy is okay, so what was the first amount of money he gave her? Let me go back up. $3,000 because he made $10,000 in his YouTube video, which y'all know this is real shit. Like people can make $10,000 off one video. Gave her gave her, and made her feel secure. We kind of knew this was going on, allegedly, because it's like, how do you break up with somebody you've been with for 6 years and get with somebody else so quick? Like, without you don't miss that girl, you don't still love her, like y'all was in love. That's fucking crazy. But anyway, the next amount of money he gave her was, let me see, my man did a few videos with her and made $10,000. Okay, that's when he gave her the $3,000. No, y'all know what else I thought was crazy? I'm sorry, all this goddamn noise, y'all. Somebody's sending me a bunch of stuff while I'm recording. So my bad, y'all. Oh, what was I about to say? Oh, him giving her $7,000 for her birthday and getting Lee to drop it off with a gift basket. And then when she said, why does the check have your girlfriend name on it? And he said, because my sister oversees her accounts and it's a joint account. Damn it. That's not far-fetched, bruh. I need y'all to comment below what the fuck y'all think about this shit. For real. What the hell? And the other crazy part was the motherfucking abortion that he made her get allegedly. Damn. Like, it sound like some shit he would say, like, if you had this baby right now, you gonna ruin my life. Like, I'm trying to do something. It's about getting rich right now. Like, y'all know he had his eye on the prize. Man, allegedly. I'm just saying allegedly because, this book, we don't really know if she wrote it, but I must say it's quite entertaining and it damn sure sounds real. That's what I'm going to say. So, yeah, him making her get that abortion and her, I know she was going through it emotionally. Like, that's crazy. If you've been with somebody so long and you love them and you get pregnant and you want to keep the baby, you could tell she wanted to keep it or she wouldn't have responded the way she did. And then for her to see them on social media and Queen saying she pregnant and him. Y'all remember that video when they announced it and he was sitting up there all smiling and stuff? I know she was at home hurting, okay? That's vicious. She said just a few months later, she saw them on social media announcing the pregnancy. And she said him sitting up there, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Him sitting up there looking like like a happy father to be. And that's fucked up. Like, I'm telling you right now, that's crazy. So, okay, so after her being pregnant and him going to Leslie, allegedly, saying that, apologizing to her and stuff and saying that he thinks Baby Legend is his karma. Whoa, that's crazy. His karma for making her get an abortion. Comment below what y'all think about that shit so far. Damn. What else did I want to talk about out this book? Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, she talked about how of course, when he sent her the $7,000 for her birthday, he also said that he would give her money every month if she needed it. And she was just upset about him trying to throw money at her, like that's going to take away her pain, So that's how you also, I don't know, it just seemed real to me, like all the details, Some women would fall for it. Some women be like, boy, if you don't, the hell out of here with that. And then Queen name being on the check. I feel like, damn, you couldn't have enough respect to get your own checks. I mean, you are on the account. All Queen had to do was authorize you to get your own checks. You feel me? Do y'all feel me? It's like, damn, you really that's another slap in the face. You gave her money with Queen name on it, allegedly. Damn. Like, Tell me some damn joint account. All right, so what else was I gonna say? I see him being a loving father and trying his best to love a woman who he feels trapped by. So he went to her and said that he was feeling trapped and everything, and you know she was obsessed with him and all of that. And I'm just like, damn, y'all. So yeah, comment below. I'm not going like that's it pretty much. I'm just like, wow. Cause I always wanted to know what she thought about all of this shit. The fact that she stayed so quiet for so long, it made me just think she was hurt. And then people was also talking about how she happened to pop up at places that he's at. And now, I mean, if you got that kind of connection with somebody and you love them, I guess. You feel me? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. And also, what I find crazy is, like, during this whole situation, what was Chris thinking? You know what I'm saying? Why, Chris, that would have been smart for you to go ahead and write a tell-all book. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You doing all this other stuff, all these other antics. Why not just come out with a book? Matter of fact, you still can. You can talk about how you felt during this particular time. That would be pretty damn cool, okay? What else? I'm just scrolling through, y'all, to make sure it wasn't nothing that really stood out that I wanted to speak on. Because I think it was. Oh, she was talking about how he started to panic when he was running out of money and how he had a horrible shopping habit. And no way was he repeating the same outfit or wearing the same shoes for long. Appearance is everything to him. See that? That's crazy. She started to see how depressed he got when and how that money situation was making him. See that, y'all? Man, look. Man, that mean YouTube was everything to him when he started seeing that money coming in. You would think he would grind, like right now you would think he'd be dropping 3 videos every single goddamn day. Cause YouTube, man, if you don't upload for a while, they will not send out your notifications. You will be getting a little ass bit of views, like what the fuck? For real. But oh, and she's the one that told him his looks was a talent. So when y'all heard him say that, clearly she's the one who told him that. Yeah, y'all. So I guess I'm gonna just end it here. And now I am about to introduce y'all to the next big thing. He is straight out of Detroit, Michigan. His name is COLUMBO. When I tell you his music is fire, he writes his songs, okay? He also dances, he sings, he raps, he does it all, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop his links below so that you can stream his music. He has it on YouTube and all major platforms. He is so talented. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys a video. All I want to do is drown the alcohol. Y'all love speaking on my downfall. Bruh, I'm telling you, that song is fire. The way y'all just gotta hear it, man. That shit go in and out, up and down. That nigga, like, he really got a nice ass flow. Please go listen to it. I'll leave the YouTube link as well as the other social media links that he left for me. Also, go and follow him on Instagram, COLUMBO. Bruh, comment below what you think so far. I wish I could have played more of the music, but I don't want to get copywritten. Man, I don't want to get copyrighted. But I also want to show y'all another one of his talents. He actually knows how to tap dance. So look at this. I don't mess with y'all.